Part 1, Joining Managers. Chapter 1, How are people chosen to be managers? Just because people succeed in their assigned work doesn't mean they will become good leaders. Some people believe that if they want something to be done well, they must do it themselves. With such an attitude, they cannot become a good manager because they do not know how to assign tasks. A leader is someone who guides others, who knows how to judge and make decisions that are respected by others because those are the right decisions. The more confident you are, the more quickly you will be able to decide on difficult problems. You need to be far-sighted, envisioning the results of your decisions. You have to know how to put aside emotional and personality issues and rely solely on facts. The new manager is selected from a variety of sources, with a recommendation from the incumbent manager. You were chosen because people see you as a leader. Chapter 2, The First Few Months. In your first weeks as a manager, some people will envy you, expecting you to fail. Others start flirting and flattering you. Others want to check on you right away. They will compare you to your predecessors, so you have to prove yourself. But don't change the company's operating methods unnecessarily because many people will criticize your actions as arrogant, insulting. Predecessor. Do not abuse power. Consider power as a reserve and only use it when absolutely necessary. Use the art of reducing words. Don't talk too much about yourself. Listen to your employees. Grasp their ambitions. Genuinely care about them. You must treat everyone fairly. Never discuss your achievements or concerns about one employee with another. Chapter 3, Building Trust. Building trust is a very slow process. Trust is built on success. Be strong in giving employees what they can do, so that they build in them the habit of success, starting with small successes right from the small things. Never correct an employee in front of others. You have to show them the nature of the mistake, if any, so that they don't make it again. Make mistakes as normal and not as judgmental. Praise must be cautious, moderate, especially in front of a crowd. Build trust by involving employees in decision-making so they feel freed and part of everyone's job, not your own. Don't have a perfectionist attitude because there can be no perfection. Perfectionism is often not liked by everyone. It is important to involve employees in improving the way they work in a team spirit. Chapter 4, Learning to Listen. One of the secrets of successful management is the art of listening. Listening will help you know what's going on and you'll learn a lot. The more you talk, the easier it is to be bored by others. You should encourage the other person to speak, and you should use sign language. Look directly at the person who is talking, nod, smile, or buffer the sentences very good, and then, etc., to show you are interested in the conversation. However, when some of them linger too long in your room, because too much time is spent with unhelpful conversations, you can use a few tricks to end the conversation. Prompt the receiver to pick up the phone. Talk even though the phone doesn't ring, or pick up a piece of paper from the desk and look at it from time to time. Turn your chair around as if you want to get up, or make it clear, I enjoyed your story, but now I have to work and you probably do too. You have to use many skills in relation to others, but don't be too interested in being a character with a lot of people around. Chapter 5, We, Them and Mine. They are your superiors. We are anyone on your level. Distinguishing them from us depends on how you think about the company and yourself. As a manager, you should avoid using the word them, but must develop the concept that the only existence is us. The bad habit of using the phrases, my staff, my department, my assistant, my secretary should be avoided, because it speaks to the desire to possess or monopolize, to express one's ego. You, which other people feel disliked. However, during the meeting, the president said, how is spending in your department? How is your staff? It is only for distinction, but not in the sense of ownership, not synonymous with ego. Chapter 6, Change, from detail to coverage. No change means death. Often, people's mentality is against change. So you need to know what you have to do and what personality traits are required to make the changes that are sensible and pleasant. As a manager, you do not do professional work, but focus on overarching activities. This change leads to the development of comprehensive knowledge and the decline of specialized knowledge. You must resist the temptation to view your old job as a hobby. However, in times of hot oil, when your employees rush to work for fear of missing the plan, you have to roll up your sleeves and roll in to help them during those difficult times. Always keep a balance when approaching all management issues. Don't be so general that you forget the details that make up the big picture. Chapter 7, Looking Up and Looking Down. Communication within the company must be good at all levels. However, if you have to prioritize, it should be in the following order. 1. Your staff. 2. Your boss. 3. Your peers. The better the employees work, the more solid your position will be. So, you must really give full attention to the needs of your employees, making you and your employees jointly accountable for the company's goals. To ensure fair and reasonable division of work, create a working environment where they feel comfortable. Your management will be more effective. Being promoted to manager, you must first be grateful to your boss. New jobs and responsibilities require a different level of loyalty than before. However, the company's purpose must be justifiable and in line with ethical standards. In today's democratic way of working, blind loyalty cannot exist. If they cheat, they don't deserve your loyalty. Don't do business with them. Chapter 8, Unofficial Organizational Chart. Good managers are when they don't know how to do the job, but they know someone who can help them do it. It is because they know how to use informal organization charts. This informal diagram emphasizes the importance of first-level management. Depending on how this level of management works, employees draw judgments about management policies. The future of the company will be first decided by employees and management. This type of informal organization chart is never published, but most people know it to be the one that really works. As a new manager, you need to be familiar with this chart, as it will help you increase employee productivity and your own. Chapter 9, Management Style, Building a Team of Employees. The autocratic manager views himself as the boss rather than the employee manager. They consider flexibility synonymous with weakness. They force employees to follow orders because explaining is time-consuming and annoying. Democratic managers spend a lot of time with employees. They consult employees, respect employees' opinions as part of the information that leads to their decisions. Autocrats cause fear in employees. On the contrary, Democrats create respect and esteem, so they always feel secure. The Democrats built a dynamic, strong, united, and loyal staff to the company. Autocrats will never build good staff because dictators will rarely feel secure.